Hello everybody, Paul David here with Fat Boy Music. Today we are going to be learning the Rolling Stones' Brown Sugar. Before we get started, we need to look a little bit at Keith Richards' playing style. First thing we need to look at is his tuning. Keith Richards plays drop G tuning or G open tuning. You can play a G chord just by strumming all the open strings. The way this is achieved, we take the E string, we tune it down to a D note. We take the A string and we tune it down to a G note. The D, G, and B strings remain the same, and the high E string is toned down to a D note. Second thing we need to look at with Keith Richards. He will bar a chord. He does this in a lot of his songs. And the way that's achieved, we're going to bar any fret. We're going to play from the 5th string down. We're going to leave the string alone. And then we're going to hammer on the G string up 2 frets and the B string up 2 frets. Like so. For the purpose of this lesson, we're going to call this chord the position 1 chord and this chord the position 2 chord. The song starts out like this. We're going to go up to the 12th fret. We're going to play the position 2 chord 1 time. Then play the position 1 chord 1 time. We're going to go down to the 5th fret and we're going to play the position 1 chord twice, the position 2 chord twice, and the position 1 chord once. Then the second time he does that again, but he plays the position 1 chord twice, the position 2 chord twice, and then the position 1 chord twice. The third time he does that again, and on the 4th time he plays the same thing he plays on the first time around. So that's half of the intro of the song. He jumps up to the 8th fret. He plays the position 1 chord and hammers on to the position 2 chord. And then strums it twice. And then down to the position 1 chord. The 5th fret, he does the exact same thing. Position 1 chord, strums the position 2 chord twice, and then plays the position 1 chord. Then down to the 1st fret, he plays the position 1 chord, hammering onto the position 2 chord. He does that twice. Then he slides up to the 3rd fret, plays the position 2 chord and the position 1 chord, then on to the 5th fret, playing the position 1 chord, like so. For the verse, he starts out on the 5th fret. He plays that chord 3 times, he strums it. He does that twice. Off to the 10th fret. He hammers the position 1 chord onto the position 2 chord twice. Back to the 5th fret. He hammers the position 1 chord onto the position 2 chord, again twice. Then to the 3rd fret, he does that again. Then he strums the 3rd fret, sliding to the 5th fret, and strums it 2 times. For the chorus, he plays open G from the 5th string down. He hits your G string, which used to be our A string, the 2nd fret sliding to the 4th fret. The D string open, hammering onto the D string 2nd fret, then the G string open. We will bar the D and G strings 3rd fret and hammer the G string 3rd fret to the 4th fret, like so. We're going to hit the D string 5th fret, the G string 5th fret, and again barring the 3rd fret of the D and G string, hammering on the G string 3rd fret to the 4th fret. Off to the 5th fret barring, and we're going to hammer on from the 1st position to the 2nd position twice. The song goes on. He goes back to the 2nd part of the intro. Off to the 2nd verse, 2nd chorus. He plays the intro again for a saxophone chorus, for a saxophone solo. Then he goes back to the chorus again. The song ends like this. All we're doing is we're taking the 1st position chord, open G, hammering onto the 2nd position chord, down into the 1st position of the guitar. Then to the 5th fret, same thing. 1st position chord, hammering onto the 2nd position chord. This goes on for a while, and he completes the song like so. This is played like this. The bottom 2 strings struck 3 times. The B and the G string 5th fret. The B and G string 3rd fret. Off to the bottom 2 strings. That would be the D and the B string 5th fret. 3 times, to the B and G string 7th fret, to the B and G string 5th fret. That last lick, bar the bottom 2 strings at the 5th fret, bend and release. The 3rd fret bottom 2 strings, the B and G string 5th fret, back to the 3rd fret bottom 2 strings, B and G string 5th fret, back to the bottom 2 strings, 3rd fret, bending the 5th fret bottom 2 strings up and releasing, back to the 3rd fret bottom 2 strings, and ending with the B and G string fifth fret. This concludes our lesson for the Rolling Stones. I hope it was helpful to you. If you like this lesson, please hit the subscribe button down below. And always, thank you.